Hey girl. Hello my beautiful Capricorn. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and today I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate Capricorn. But I also do your general weekly reading for your zodiac sign Capricorn, which I'll leave a link to over here for you to check out at a later point if you would like. But when it comes to any of my readings, rely on your intuition because put it in perspective, Capricorn, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate, Capricorn, and leave what doesn't because I promise you I'm not going to be offended by it. If you find some cards that resonate with you though, be sure to let me know in the comments below, Capricorn, because that's how I keep up with y'all, is hearing y'all's aha moment that you have with the cards, and how they just resonate and pertain to you in your personal life, right? I also would love to ask you to give my video a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this reading because it does help out my channel a lot. And I am super appreciative when you take the time to do that for me, Capricorn. And then finally, this reading's here just to give you some perspective. I'm not here to make a decision in your life because ultimately, think about it, Capricorn, it's your life to live and not mine. It wouldn't be fair for me to tell you what to do with your life, and it's your life to live. So with all that being said, let's get into your reading now, Capricorn. Oh, you have 3 cards that came out for you. The overall energy that we have going on this week for you, Capricorn. We have the Ant Spirit number 1, time to collaborate. So this is definitely a time of action for you, Capricorn. Though, when you think about it, when is there ever really a wrong time or a bad time to communicate or connect with the person that your love interest, someone that you're interested in connecting with, right? We also have the Elk card, which is saying stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. So when you have this paired with the Ant Spirit as well, time to collaborate, I don't know if there's like some type of insecurity, Capricorn, when it comes to this person. I don't know if someone's putting another person on a pedestal of being like, oh, this person would never want to work with me or connect with me in some type of way. You know, this is kind of addressing that mental language that you have with yourself and what you're telling yourself. And then we also have the Goose card coming in for you, Capricorn, which is saying take time to rest and recuperate rather than continue your striving. Now, good energies. I think this is kind of like one of those weeks, it seems, Capricorn, of where you're being asked to take a pause right now when it comes to maybe necessarily, how would I put this? I would say put a pause in what you think this relationship or you think this connection, where you think this connection is going to go. And just allow the actual physical actions guide you in where you need to go. Because I'm just getting like this sense, Capricorn, of where it feels as if some of you feel like you tell yourself that you know how a story is going to end up being, and then that is what you choose to excuse yourself from taking action on it, or choose to try to detach yourself from the situation and convince yourself that they're not meant for you, right? Maybe for some of you Capricorns, you might be a little bit guilty of it if you ask yourself, if you are honest with yourself, where you find reasons as to why you want to remain guarded and not to trust that person, Capricorn, perhaps. You know, if we try hard enough, we can always find a reason not to trust somebody or to feel a certain type of way about somebody, Capricorn. Like, we're only human, right? And we all make mistakes. None of us are guilt-free of not doing something annoying or not doing something suspicious, right? But it's a matter of being around people that wish to work through it with you, or choose to move, you know, choose to like work around it or whatever the situation is, right? And I think it's one of those things, Capricorn, where you kind of have to accept that people are people for who they are. Realize that they're no different than you are. Don't put yourself on a pedestal, and don't put the other person on a pedestal. You both are human. You both are imperfect in your perfect little ways, as cheesy as it sounds. And rather than trying to find reasons to stay guarded, find reasons as to why you two would work out. this week. Find reasons as to why you are deserving of love from this if not just from this person, but from everybody, right? Because with the Elk card coming in as well, Capricorn, that card speaks of treating yourself with more respect, holding yourself up to a higher dignity, and everyone else in the world responding to that accordingly. You know, we're constantly teaching we're constantly teaching the people around us how to treat us by how we choose to treat ourselves, and then choosing to allow we choose to make the choice of allowing what behaviors into our lives. That doesn't make sense. What is the wording that I'm trying to have, Capricorn? It's like we make the choices of the behaviors that we accept in our lives. And so if we don't hold people to a higher standard, they're not going to live up to a higher standard, right? But let's get into the tarot side of things now. Enough of my babbling. We have the Three of Swords on your side of things, Capricorn. So this is an energy of where, kind of confirming what I was kind of getting the sense of some type of pain, Capricorn. It's one of those things of, I don't want to necessarily say you're finding pain, because it's just like, that's very dismissive of your experience, Capricorn, right? But it almost is like as if like, you kind of prepare yourself for it even if there's nothing there. And by preparing yourself for it to such a heavy extent, you kind of go through the self-fulfilling prophecy with it, where it kind of happens regardless of the person. I don't know, it just kind of feels like a cycle of some sort. Maybe it's a cycle with the same person. Maybe this is a calling for you to move on from a certain person as well, Capricorn. They, on their side of things, they do have the Strength card coming in. So this is I always see this as the shadow work card. I see this as somebody having to discover their own inner strength, and having to be they're put in a current situation of where they have to self-reflect on some level. Now, I don't know if it's because of you and because of you vocalizing it, or maybe lack of action, but they definitely do seem to be in this place of self-reflection and learning about their own behaviors. I don't know what that lisp was at that moment, Capricorn. And then the energy between y'all two is the Sun card. Now, when you have the Sun card, this is a very interesting energy, and not anticipated, because it's like the Sun card's the best card in the deck. So when you have this and as the energy in between y'all two, it lets me know that there's definitely a spark here. So what's the problem? I don't know. Let's start pulling some clarifiers for your Three of Swords, though, Capricorn. See what's going on with this pain or this disappointment with you. So we have for you the Temperance card in the reverse. So maybe you're losing patience. I don't know if you probably are, Capricorn, losing patience with this person. Maybe they are a bit too slow in the learning process, Capricorn. Maybe they are not maturing quick enough, is what I'm hearing. You're just in this place of maybe you're just tired of the games, is something I'm also hearing as well. You're ready to have like that equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles, right? And maybe this person just isn't able to communicate in a mature adult way. Or in a way that you're happy with, at the very least. Something that's at least fulfilling in this connection. It definitely does feel as if, like, you're losing your patience in regards to this person, Capricorn, with, like, it's almost as if, like, the waiting game that it might feel like it is right now isn't worth it anymore, because you're just ready to celebrate. You're ready to just experience happiness with the person, and right now it doesn't feel as if like you've experienced a lot of happiness with this person. So I don't know, it kind of gets the sense of like I can't help but feel like you're losing hope, Capricorn. And I'm not here to like talk you into like maintaining this connection if it's not of service to you, but I do just kind of want to like give the heads up from before. It's like this, when you have the Sun card in between y'all two, there's definitely something here. Now, I don't know if it's because, like, you're just in this place, Capricorn, where if this is something that's been, like, a long-standing thing, you're just checked out at this point, if it's been a long time, which makes sense. I get you on that, if that's been the case. Definitely, there's definitely a reason as to why you're in this energy, right, Capricorn? So please don't take it as I'm being dismissive. It's more so I'm just trying to be optimistic about this connection. But let's see what's going on with them, Capricorn. Maybe I can help you make your decision this week. Get some perspective on the Strength card for them. So they have the Nine of Pentacles coming in, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So this person's a little bit selfish or self-centered, Capricorn. This person is probably having to learn to think about other people other than themselves. Right now they're in an energy of just thinking about themselves and kind of like an immature energy. It's with this Knight of Wands as well, Capricorn. This is kind of like an energy of someone that would make plans and then just not show up because they change their mind, or like they're the kind of people that like they change their mind and they don't tell you until the last minute and then kind of gaslight you for being upset afterwards, because it's like they're not seeing it from your perspective. They're just like, well, why are you upset? Like they only see it from their side of things, and that's how they carry themselves. And so maybe like their selfishness in some way kind of just frustrates you. And if you are feeling like they're not considering your feelings at all, I mean, you're absolutely probably right, Capricorn. With this energy, this person is so about themselves. It's kind of crazy because I kind of associate, whenever I first saw the Nine of Pentacles, I was like, okay, it's like a lesser version of the Queen of Pentacles. We can work with this, right? And then when I saw what kind of suit the Queen was, I was like, oh honey, this is the double whammy. This is definitely like an energy of someone that's like just so in their own reality, I guess. So let's try to understand why the Sun card is here, I guess, because there's really not much else to say about that person with those kind of cards. Like, I feel like there's nothing to really dive in with. Two of Pentacles does fly out in this with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Capricorn, this isn't making any sense to me. Because it's like, on your side of things, you're like checked out from this because you're just ready to find something that's actually like fulfilling you, something that's like actually giving you some type of emotional fulfillment, right? Capricorn, you're searching for something that actually makes you feel pretty or beautiful. On their side of things, they're just feeling super self-centered. They're about themselves, like, you know, and I guess that could still be a good energy because of the Strength card, right? So it's like they're about themselves because they're learning lessons. And maybe that's why it is, Capricorn. Maybe that's why all their energy focus is on themselves. So we have to, I guess I do have to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt in that way. The Knight of Wands there, it does also let me know there's passion there. It just is like a little bit unrefined. You kind of would want to see like the Ace of Wands there, or like a Four of Wands on their side, preferably. But you know, it does seem to be they're just in some type of growth period. With the Sun card though, lets me know there is some spark there. Ace of Cups lets me know there is going to be some type of fulfillment in this connection, right? But then you have the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, Capricorn, and it's just like, this is chaotic energy. It's like communications all over the place, never really coherent, never really refined, right? A lot of like night energy is very youthful energy, I always say. And so when you have all like he's in the night, the energy between y'all is the Knight of Swords of all things. It's very chaotic energy. And this week, I mean, definitely let me know what decision you end up making, Capricorn, because it's just like through this, like I'm exhausted just even trying to break down these tarot cards for the dynamic of this week for y'all. So I can't even imagine what it's like for you dealing with the situation, like, and the emotions of it, and the mental games of it. I can definitely understand why I kept on hearing like you're done with the games, Capricorn. So it's like, my God. Alright, Capricorn, that's the reading that I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe, and then also share my videos with a friend if you think they might be into my videos. But until next time, Capricorn, I love you so much. Bye.